starve. Hey, get some water then, son. Let's stop with your nonsense. AJ, get out of there. Goodbye, son. Where's my belt?
Check your pants.
Oh, I'm scared. Shut up. Little crybaby ass. You're a crybaby, AJ. Yeah, huh? Yep. AJ the crybaby. AJ the crybaby.
Man, I'm trying to imagine. How would you feel if another adult told you that? Space?
That I was a
Space,
crybaby?
you're a crybaby. Like, shut up.
I'd cry some more.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to control me. AJ, move, man.
You'd be like, you made me this way.
Alright.
Hey! Are you the perfect baby? Yes. Hey, what?
See? In space. Kids are watching the broadcast, we gotta keep it PG.
Yeah, man, of course. I'll keep it PG.
Maybe you gotta remind me, because I don't know. I'm like, oh, crap.
Disgusting.
Well,
You're dead.
I'm your only baby.
I kill you.
The age is alone.
Her son is about your age. So it's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Like 20?
Yeah, my oldest son is 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know how old she was. I was just guessing.
My oldest son is 17, so yeah.
It's like she's like 30, and I was like, so that would make it weird.
She's like, what the
Hey, get that now. It makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody's playing in the game, but let's check rank match. But people will steal my points for fun.
She's literally like the youngest person I ever talked to.
Me? I'm the youngest person you ever talked to?
Or T, as far as like, you know what I'm saying?
She's younger than I am?
No, hell no, never. Bro, if that was the case,
You're like, yeah, she's 17.
But, wow. You know how
You'd be
old I
like,
gotta be?
I'm going to jail.
Yeah, I'd put myself in jail for shit like that. You have to. Right?
Yeah, but no, if you think about it, all the crap that women and stuff wear nowadays, and you just tell me when you're back on the mic.
You said what?
I said, if you think about it, all the makeup and crap that women wear nowadays, you can't tell if they're like 16 or 40 sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. No, T, you can definitely tell. Well, you can't tell.
No, I know,
you
because
can't tell she's 29.
a lot of the times you can go, oh, they're like 10 because they're talking like an idiot and they don't know shit. That or even if they are 40, they're talking like they're 10.
No, I know. I will say this.
You're
I
not
will say
somebody
this.
I'm interested in.
Even at 19, T was talking like she was 40.
Yeah. Well, yeah, see? Sometimes you just can't tell.
She's always been talking like that. I mean, you could tell she was young because she would say some young stuff, but it was definitely intelligent conversation going on. That's why I dug her. Not gonna lie. Because back then I had just, literally when I met her, I just said that fuck girls that were 18, 19, teenagers basically. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I had just said that. Literally, like, forget them. They can't do nothing about, oh, and then I met this person, I'm like, oh, wow. Shut my mouth.
I've felt that way since I was 15. I've been like, ain't fucking nobody know nothing. And that's why I talk with older people most of the time. Don't talk with older people?
Oh no,
What?
yeah, I don't know. Talk with some older people don't know shit either. I'm not even gonna lie to you. As I got older, you start realizing that.
No, I knew that from freaking I was 9. I was like, teacher, like I was talking to a 5th grade teacher or something like that. I was like, you don't know nothing. And it may have been rude, but it was the truth. But I was still 9, and I call that acceptable.
Yeah, definitely.
I was telling teachers how, I was like, you're pretty stupid if you can't figure this out. I was like, I'm just 9, and I know how human interaction works, okay?
Some people do. Some people just will never get it.
Yeah, and I understand that now, but I didn't when I was 9.
Yeah, no, trust me. At that age, you think that the older you get, you're gonna get it. The more together you'll have it, all that shit. You know.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that's what everyone tells me. They're like,
yeah.
I'm older, I'm wiser, and I know better. And that's all you hear as a kid, you know?
Then you get
like,
older, and
I'm
you're
smarter because I'm older.
You're like,
and then all these TV shows, you'll see, like the oldest man is the smartest man. Like, freaking, you know?
yes.
Or in movies, they're like, I am an old wise wizard. And you're like, dang, that guy is smart.
Right.
I want to be his age, you know?
Exactly. Not knowing
I want
that.
his beard, too. Because every fucking guy had that Snow White beard.
Hell yeah. Had ZZ Top joint going.
Have they seen what?
The ZZ Top joint.
I don't know what you're talking about, kids.
You know who ZZ Top is?
No.
I can do it. That's fine. ZZ Top is
Sorry.
a rock group that they're bikers.
Mm-hmm.
They generally usually have the long hair, the long beards.
Yeah. But, you know, I never imagined as a kid I would be in a little cult group. I still don't imagine it. I'd be like, fuck that cult. I'm my own cult.
Scratch, fever.
You know, I'm pretty respectful of people's religion, right? Like, I'm like, you can believe in whatever you want, because because my beliefs is like, you shouldn't harm anybody, you shouldn't make anybody feel bad, you know, and you shouldn't harm yourself and make yourself feel bad. Those are like the 4 main things. But, you know, I hate it when people like start saying, there's evidence of my religion. Because I'm like, listen, if there was evidence, everyone would believe in your religion.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like, there wouldn't be another religion.
Right, 'cause everybody
there
already
was...
found. Yeah, exactly. Everybody. already knows that
Yeah.
this is a real deal. It's not. We're not just making this up. We can just
Like,
pull this out our ass.
if we knew that the Egyptian afterlife was you were gonna do that, everyone would be doing that. We wouldn't have switched to Christianity or Hinduism or anything like that.
Actually,
Because we'd be like, man, the Egyptians got it right. You know?
well, I mean, they everything that we're taught now is shit from then. Still, you know, we're still learning.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not saying that they got it right, but they didn't, you know. I don't know what the fuck. But fuck.
No, because I believe that they, like, advanced to adapt. You know, they've adapted more to what people believe, which is why it's even stronger today. But I don't believe that as much, because you hear people saying, I'm Christian, I'd die for my God, you know. I'd be like, no, you wouldn't. You say that. But, like, back in the day, you're like, let's kill this baby, we get crops. We get more crops. Nowadays, would you believe it? No. Because you have science coming in, and all science is like, this is what we know. This is what we know. We know that killing babies ain't gonna give us more.
Actually, no. Honestly, that is fucking true. Okay? It's weird to fucking know that shit. It's weird to, but blood sacrifices.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like, back in the day, everyone was like, water is Satan's work. Now everybody's like, water ain't bad. Because everybody would go out and they'd get water, they'd drink water, and they'd die. So everybody drank wine and crap. But now we know how to filter water and all that, and we're like, water ain't bad.
No, I'm talking about, like, say for instance, like, certain people believe that certain, like, death gives certain people energies, gives certain people, you know, it does shit.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, with that being said, some people would believe that some of these guys would be, you know, pleased with them, you know, massacring people. Yeah, massacring people or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Appleton. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it did not work. You know what I'm saying? They still got their reign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so what happens is it's like everybody drink the Kool-Aid, and then the people who did, they're done, you know. But then they were messed up, and you knew it wasn't an actual religion because after the people who didn't drink it, it was like pop, 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 you know.
Right.
Oh shit. It was just a mass suicide. What the hell?
Exactly.
And that's how you know, because that's from a psychological point of view. If they were a part of your religion, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be like... So think about it, like, if you honestly believe that, like, God was ready to pick you up, you wouldn't be murdering people to, like, meet you where God is. You wouldn't be like, oh, hey, so now you're here with me, sorry we had to shoot you in the face.
Right.
You're up here with God, ain't that great? No. You know?
That's right.
You know?
I personally can't believe that.
You'd be like, sorry about shooting you in the head, but we knew you'd be with God. Huh?
What?
You forgive us?
You gotta sit still your whole life to have fun when you're dead. So man, that I never had that. And I was raised by Catholic, so it's literally sit still, and when you die, you'll have fun. You know, type shit like.
Yeah. Well, that's what everybody tells you. But again, to me, there's no certainty. So I'd rather, you know, because I have certainty in this life, I'm gonna fuck up in this life. I'm gonna do what I want in this life because I know this life. If I have the funnest I ever have in this life and have a crappy afterlife, I'll be fine. I'll be content, you know, because I'm like, you know what? I had fun on Earth. That shit was good. I loved it. You know?
Yeah, I fucked my cousin. But,
yeah,
so
exactly.
What?
Like, you know what? I had fun doing it, and that's what counts to me. I'm like, I'd rather, I'll be a slave in my next life because of how fun I had in this life. It may have been a shitty life, overall, but to me, I made the most out of it, And I'm gonna make the most out of my next life too,
As a slave.
Like I can't, I may be a slave, but I'm talking with homies, I may be getting torn apart by fire, but I'm having a good conversation with this other guy who fucked up in his life,
Yeah. We're all waiting for death together.
There's only so much you can really do. And it's honestly, for me, it comes down to what you do know and what you don't know. And from what I do know, I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. And other people are like, I believe otherwise. And I'm like, yes, you have every right to believe otherwise. It is a belief. That's your belief, not my belief. So you enjoy your belief, and as long as it's not hurting others or yourself, I'm happy. I believe, I believe in you. I hope that your religion is true, because everyone who has their religion, it's just like a set of standards. I'm like, you want to keep up with it,
Religion is honestly was made to control the masses.
Exactly. That's its scientific history. It's like, listen, religion came around when we were cavemen. Like, people were dying left and right.
No. Religion came around. Like, okay, the Egyptian religion type shit. There's people believing in different gods, you know what I'm saying? So they weren't really tripping. It wasn't until Constantine and all this other bullshit. But either way, because it was until Constantine did all that shit that had everybody be like, well, we gotta figure out what what damn religion to believe in. You know what I'm saying? So dude got everybody together.
Yeah. But that's like a major religion where everybody's like, yes, we believe in that. But I'm saying there definitely was religion.
Oh yeah.
I think we have something 30, maybe not 30, but like 10,000 BCE.
Yeah, no. Right. No, that's what I say. People were believing in so many other gods. It's so many gods.
Yeah.
They weren't just
Everybody believed in something because they were like, man, if I fight this tiger and I win for my clan, I will be rewarded in my next life.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say that I forgot about. Well, everybody was believing in their own God, but it all had the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They were all like
for the people.
No, I'm saying no, but it all came from the same story. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, you gotta think about it. Okay, you're walking the earth for years. You know what I'm saying? Years, nights. You know during the day you're safe. You know at night, you know what I'm saying? You can't travel because there's predators. You know what I'm saying? So you usually sit at night, right? Right? You usually camped out at night, right? Neko?
Sorry, yeah, I just had to blow my nose.
Okay, yeah. So you're camped out at night, right?
Mhm.
What would people do if you're camped out at night?
Usually people start to freak out and go insane.
No. I'm saying, when you go camping, what do y'all do at night?
You gather around a campfire and sing
tell
a song
stories.
or something.
And tell stories, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so like I said, mind you exactly. You're sitting there at night. You know what I'm saying? You can't move, so you start telling stories. You know what I'm saying? Or hell, you start telling the stories, and then you see that your stories probably sucked. You know what I'm saying? So you start looking at the sun. Start looking at the stars. You start noticing these stars. You start You start getting familiar with these stars. You know what I'm saying? With these certain stars. You know that around this time, you know where you are. You know what time of the day. I mean, what month it is. All of that, all because of these stars. You know what I'm saying? So you start making stories about these stars. You feel me? the first commandment. I mean, the first Testament, the Old Testament, has the same stuff that the New Testament has, except named different people. It's just named different.
Yeah.
Abraham had 12 brothers. Jesus had 12 brothers, or 12 disciples, whatever. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
12 zodiacs. See what I'm saying?
I hear there's a 13th zodiac.
Yeah,
That massive release. They were like 13. Oh shit.
Right, just to you know.
Have fun, NASA. I don't know how far that's gonna go because people are like, we believe in 12.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, bro, we've been believing this for this long, but I mean, I guess I don't know.
See, exactly. So, what's gonna happen? Our scientific religion is gonna have to change because although we believe in 12, now we have reason to believe there's 13. So,
and the same reason why now we have
You know?
eight planets instead of 9 because Pluto is not a
Pluto
planet.
ain't a planet. Pluto is just a space rock.
Wearing the robes
Debris
of a
all
scribe.
together.
It is indeed Otis.
A space rock the size of Texas.
Signs of torture.
probably
Someone
bigger.
tried to make him talk.
And they have reason to believe that there is a 9th planet, but it's got a weird ass orbit.
Letters and
Right.
papers from the royal palace.
And like
Nothing
it
you
goes like, okay, so if you imagine your whole
One of
Yeah,
the
no, it goes in the oval. It goes
imagine
in the
your
oval.
school diagram of how the planets revolve
scrolls
around
about
the
the
Earth,
palace
right?
budget.
Yeah, it goes in the oval.
Nothing
It goes
of
in
interest.
a longer oval.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Like
I
that
know what
oval, like from your 3-foot diagram of the first 8 planets,
This is Otis's blood.
Uh-huh.
you know, this
Try
other
to
one would
flee.
be 2 football fields away. Like there would be no.
Right, exactly. It wouldn't be seeming like it's even in orbit. If you look at it from.
And you can't see it most of the time because it's always on
Was attacked in his
the
sleep.
long part of the ring because that's when it slows down because it's not
They were
closest to the
determined to
sun.
leave no
It
witnesses.
doesn't have velocity on the other side of that ring. So it just slows down on the other side. The further it gets from the sun, and then it loops back.
Scrolls
Like,
about the palace
people
budget.
didn't know? Like, there was a
Nothing of
black hole in
interest.
our Milky Way.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like every galaxy has a black hole, why doesn't ours?
Letters and papers from the royal palace.
It's in the Milky
Nothing of
Way,
use here.
the thing that people look at the most,
Wearing the robes of a scribe.
the thing that everyone knows about,
It is indeed Otis.
you know?
Poor man. Signs of torture. Someone tried to make him talk.
So it's weird. It's weird how our galaxies have rules, you know? Every galaxy has a Milky Way. Now you could say, well, that's because we define it as human because it has this stuff in it. Every time that this is present,
This is Otis.
black hole present. You know, maybe that's just a requirement that with all this, that's present.
Yeah.
But then you could also think of it from a religious standpoint. Man, God made it that way. Why do you think it's so perfect? Like,
Why do you think everything goes together so well?
This
But
jar has
honestly, it
something
really
in it.
doesn't go together so well. It just so happens to fit right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because like later you'd be like, well, technically that's not a black hole. That's some other dark matter that we can't identify. That's some space travel shit. And then people would be like, God knew it was space travel. Why do you think he put it in our Milky Way? You know?
That
Like,
doesn't
really,
make us-
man? How far are you going to go with this? Because you just keep adapting to whatever we say is
Scrolls
fact.
about the palace budget.
That part.
We're like, no, this is how it works, and you know that's how it works because you're eating our food and our expert crop, you know, all that crap. You're not getting sick from all the water you're drinking
God.
because we filtered it for you. How far are you gonna go? But then it's like, no, God made you learn that.
Right.
And to a point, you're like, that's just something you believe, man. You can't tell me that God did it. Conflict comes in where
Hi,
this
I'll
guy's
do Assassin's
religion,
Creed
this
oral
is
builds to
Roman,
video
this is
on my
no
channel
witnesses.
too.
Man, God didn't make me do this because even in your religion, God is like, God says you're free to do what you want. You're free to learn what you want. So God didn't do it. I did it, you know?
Letters and papers.
And there's a whole bunch of conflict with that. And you may even feel conflicted with what I just said,
Scrolls
but
about
you
the
know,
palace.
that's how
Basic
religion works.
instructions before leaving out.
Poor girl.
Okay, buddy.
One of
The
the
Bible.
servants.
That's what it is. That's all it is,
Yep.
bro. And honestly, that's really what it is. The reason why I say that is because
That's why I like that. I'm like, I like that, but other
these
people get
motherfuckers-
offended by that so easily. Like, really, man, you're gonna make fun of the Bible?
nah,
I'm
man.
like, man, it's so true though. It's just,
they
it's
didn't
just
get
our guess of what will happen.
right. The freaking it's not like people
It's all about how you believe this earth.
no,
runs,
like,
you know?
but I'm saying the Bible has everybody's fucking religion, everybody's different people's stories about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? About saying different,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
how much of it is just a different perception, and that's all. That's why we
Exactly.
have different estimates and stuff like that. It's like, no. It goes like this. Well, yeah, that's what we said. Only you saw it
This is Otis's
yourself,
blood.
and you didn't see it through our eyes.
Right.
You know.
But no, I'm saying it just you know shit that everybody goes through basically.
Well, yeah, everybody. That's why you have
This
things
jar
like
has something
genies
in
and
it.
oracles who steal people's money because they're like, I said you had a
Right.
terrible
This
childhood.
jar has
I
something in it.
did.
That part, you know. And this whole time
You know,
he just read you.
Yeah, it's just like I feel really connected with you. You're a great GD. Like you're
This
a
is
great
Otis's
customer.
blood.
Come back
Try to
next
play.
week or tomorrow, and we'll do another session. You know, anyone can do it. Really. Like if I could teach you how to be a good genie. You know, that's
Right,
not
1,
something
2,
like God would
3,
bestow onto you.
4.
That's something Mako could, or
5.
you know, anybody who understands. I want to say how religion works. If you understand how religion works, you can understand how to manipulate people.
Right.
Because that's
Exactly.
all it is. That's all
you do is
religion is.
scare the pants out of you. If you
Yeah.
keep doing this, you're gonna end up in this place we told you that burns you forever. And, you know, you'll never be, you know, you'll never get
Yeah,
the
Letters
rest.
and
exactly.
papers from the royal palace.
It's like if you. That's
And
what
now
they
you're
believe with
scared.
mirrors, and how your soul would be
Oh,
trapped
God.
in a mirror. How do
One
you
of these
know
are-
that some old lady was like, "Damn, mirrors are expensive,"
Right.
and you're telling your little
Wearing the
kids
robes
a
of a scribe.
little lie so they don't make the
It is
fucking
indeed
mirror?
Otis.
It's like,
Poor
if you
man.
break that mirror, your soul will be trapped in
Signs
it
of
for all of eternity. Break the mirror now, idiot
Scrolls about the
child.
palace budget.
No,
Right.
you know.
You scared the shit out of this child. And this child's gonna be like, oh, fuck that. Don't ever break
This is
the
Otis's
mirror.
blood.
You're gonna tell all his
Yeah,
homies.
and
Try
he'll
to
tell
flee.
all his friends, and guess what? You got a religion based on not breaking mirrors.
They were determined
You know?
to leave no witnesses.
It's like, nah, man, my soul will get trapped if I break that mirror. I ain't gonna break that shit.
Exactly right. Yeah, trust me, I know.
This jar has something in it.
And then because
Hidden
we're
notes.
so advanced,
Must be
I'm not gonna
important.
say advanced. Forget
You did
about that,
fine
but
work to gather this
because
information, Otis.
we don't have any
As you
evidence of the
traverse the
past.
Duat,
Like say that
I
old
swear
lady
to
who
you,
told that child she
if
died.
I
Guess
get the
what?
chance,
Now there's no evidence
I
that
will
she
make
made it up.
certain this gem
Now-
will for your pays.
Guess what? You know, ain't no one can conflict that. Like, nah, I just said that so the little shit wouldn't break the mirror. No. Now there's like, nope, that's true because ain't no one can deny it.
Right, exactly. Now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. Okay, level 35.
And you know, that's why I choose not to believe in a God, because I feel like choosing a God will affect my current life. And it will, and it does. And you see that in everybody who's like, I have religion, I believe in this God.
That's usually after they
But then you hear stories like, how come when people die, people are like, my name is this? Like, when people are on their deathbed just about to die. How come people say that shit? Well, obviously because there's a God. Well,
no, there's a scientific reason for that. By the way.
well, yeah, well, of course.
No,
'Cause
like,
even if it,
like, okay, when you're about to die, your body starts releasing dope.
dopamine.
Yeah, like dope to like keep you calm, basically. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
certain
but
people,
even if that's not what made that happen, you're still gonna have science saying, you know, don't freak out. No other religion is what it is because we're science. Science is always proven by us. You know, like you could say that with two other different religions. Like science is honestly just a religion. You can choose to believe in science or not. And that's where you get people like the Flat
so,
Earth Society, who's
yeah.
like, NASA, you're faking everything, you know. How far